34 years after the original, it is happening. Top Gun Maverick just dropped the second trailer, which racked up 2.5 million views on Twitter and 12 million views on Facebook. And it is real flying, folks, with Tom saying CGI just was not an option if audiences were going to believe him. He pulled 7 to 8 Gs, which he says was 1,600 pounds of force, pulling his face and his mask down and really just beating him up. Even with the cast getting a lot of aerobatic training in a smaller plane and training for the more sustained Gs a jet can pull, they almost all got sick. You can see that in a different behind-the-scenes clip that just came out. The original movie spawned an entire generation of fighter pilots, so it'll be interesting to see what impact the film has this time around. It does hit theaters in June. While we're on the topic of fighter pilots, let me give a Steph shout out to the 142nd Fighter Wing based here in Portland. Go Red Hawks. They keep our skies safe and serve a very important mission that has them ready to scramble at a moment's notice. It's also the Vice Wing Commander's birthday today, so I figured why not? There you go. Now I want to stick with the movie theme. If you recall our Tonight with Cassidy Facebook poll from last night, you know that the which would you rather see poll between Cats and Star Wars absolutely just trounced Cats. As Zach said, Cats by a mile? No, sir, not at all. So today we evened it out a bit and we put Top Gun Maverick against Star Wars, which is a bit like asking you which one of your kids is your favorite. On my social media pages, Top Gun held its own, evenly split. At last check on Twitter, it did pretty good and won handily on Instagram. I choose both because I can. But what about Cats? After we talked about it last night, I noticed it was trending on Twitter and not in a good way. Perhaps this is my most favorite review of the bunch. Check this out right here. Glad to report that Cats is everything you'd hope for and more. A mesmerizingly ugly fiasco that makes you feel like your brain is being eaten by a parasite. A viewing experience so stressful that it honestly brought on a migraine. Also, a movie critic at The Telegraph, actually, here I've done now, there we go. A movie critic at The Telegraph gave it the paper's first ever 0-star reviews, which leads us to this. Cassidy and Destiny went to an advanced screening of Cats. You have to see here. What a delight. Apparently they liked it. Let's check out the story.
Okay, we came out of the movie and we've been transformed into cats. I was so thoroughly entertained the entire time.
Same, actually. I really expected this movie to be, like, bad. Here's the thing. I had a few, like, really self-aware moments where I was like, what am I watching? But if you put that aside, it was truly, like, very fun.
My self-aware moments were when I realized that my face was telling all of the emotions of that scene or how I was feeling about that scene. I'd be like smiling, and then I'd check in with myself and think, what are you doing? Like, you're in a movie theater. But yeah, that was really entertaining. It totally was the musical. Like,
yes.
We were talking earlier, were they gonna add some more plot, drama, and dialogue to it? But they didn't. It seemed like it was just the music.
Nope. So if you don't like musicals, it's maybe not the movie for you. I don't know, I really liked it. Like, I feel like kind of dumb being like, it was a good movie, go see it, but also like, maybe go see it if you like musicals.
Yes. I was pleasantly surprised that there were like the huge full cast dance numbers like you get to see on stage, and that there was a lot of dance.
Sometimes you're like very aware that they're humans like cats, like they're like making meowing noises, and then sometimes when they walked around on all fours, it was weird because they were like walking on their toes. This movie was like really funny. Like, I don't know if it was trying to be funny, but it did not take itself too seriously. I'm glad I saw it, is what I'm trying to say.
Me too!
Which is not what I thought I was gonna say after exiting this theater.
For the rest of the review, including how many cat heart emojis they rate the movie, go watch the full video on Cassidy's YouTube channel. You can also see videos from Destiny at youtube.com/KGW Comics. Of course, true story, after I got home from seeing Cats, I couldn't look my own cat in the face for a good hour or two. You have to let me know what you think. We'll be right back.